Hey kids, this is Habegger here, and right now I'm going to show you how you access the databases, and then I'll do a quick demonstration of how you use them. So, from our middle school library homepage, you go right here to Research Help and open up the database page. And here they all are. I want to show you the ones I think are going to be most useful for your project today because, we have ones on history and other things, but I think what will be most helpful to you would be this middle school database. And also this one here, SIRS. The middle school database has a little something on just about everything. And then SIRS is geared towards what the major issues are in the news and of the times. So that one will be good. Over here is opposing viewpoints, and that, as you can see, kind of by this little graphic, it presents both sides of an issue. So you get kind of the pros and cons and different perspectives on an issue. Global issues in context contains exactly what you would expect relating to global issues. So climate change, politics, countries, and all kinds of stuff like that. So those are the ones I think are going to be great. Now, on campus, all you have to do is click on one of these and it'll open up. But I'm not on campus right now. And you can see in this red lettering that for off-campus access, you have to go through the SSO. So once you open up the SSO, you find the libraries folder. And from there, you can open up whatever you like. So let us go to what I was suggesting, which is the middle school Gale database. And you'll also find the global issues and the opposing viewpoints databases here as well. So let's open up middle school. Every database is organized more or less in the same kind of homepage. So you have a simple search window and then always an advanced search option. So if I were going to look for information about cosmetic surgery and its effect on teenagers, I could just type in cosmetic surgery and see what I find. You can see that databases offer a list of additional ideas, which is super useful. Sometimes I get really good keywords that I hadn't thought of myself that way. And then a database will display all the information formats. So reference sources would give you basic information like an overview on what cosmetic surgery is. Probably not what you need. Then magazines, news, etc. And then in these boxes, they have everything laid out for you. So there are 23 podcasts. There are over 1,000 magazines. You can kind of scan through there. Not loving what I see. So that means I need to revise my keyword search. So I'm going to go out of a basic search window and into the advanced search. Because here I can use my Boolean operators and include a few more terms, which will be useful. So if I say cosmetic surgery, and there are the suggestions I was referring to, you'll notice that this term is enclosed in quotation marks for the reason listed in the video or mentioned in the video you watched a little while ago. If you don't include things in quotation marks, the database will search for them separately. So it's always good to do that. So if I want to search on teenage girls, love it. Okay, perfect. Notice the database put it in quotation marks for me. So thank you, Gail. And now I'm going to take a search and see what happens. Ooh, this one did not work out very well for me. So that means I'm going to have to go back and revise my search. Because you don't know which terms are going to work until you try them. So from my keyword brainstorm I did a little while ago, I thought about how sometimes we call that plastic surgery, right? That's probably the more common name, plastic surgery. There we go. And I'm going to switch my and to or because I want to look for cosmetic or plastic surgery. So I'm going to do that. And now I'm going to add in my teenage girls. And I'm going to add an additional row because really I want to look at self-esteem. So let's add that in. There we go. And let's try that. Let's see how it looks. Okay, this is a decent number of articles. It's not too many. And from there, I can browse into the various categories and see if anything looks good. Okay, before I dive too deeply into this database, I'm going to try ProQuest. Just so you don't waste too much time in one database, you can kind of do a search in another database and then evaluate which one seems to be giving you the most the most accurate results for your topic. So if I click Advanced Search here, I can see it looks a little bit different than the Gale, which means I'm going to have to use my Boolean operators on my own. It's not giving me that option to just sort of toggle on and off. So I'm going to do the same search, and I have to input all the quotation marks and whatnot myself. So I'm going to say plastic surgery. And notice I'm capitalizing my Boolean operators, or else they won't work. And I'm going to say teenage girls and self. All right, let's see if this database gives me better results. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, this one's giving me much better results for what I was looking for. Super. So once you find some articles that you love, you can save them, because one thing that's terrible to do is to lose your hard work and not be able to find the research you were looking at. So you can do that in a number of ways. You can save to Google Drive, which would be super handy. You can email it to yourself, and of course you can print it out too. So that is a down and dirty, quick introduction to how to use your keywords and the Boolean operators and the quotation marks in our databases. And I hope it was useful, and I wish you good luck.